Alright guys, I'll show you some tips on how to beat Impossible Mode and also show off like some of the new stuff that you get when you beat Impossible Mode. So I'll show off the stuff first. This is my first time going into the store and checking it out. So let's see it. It's called the Burnished Suit. Yeah, let's check it out. When beating Impossible Mode, you kind of just have to be careful of everything around you. Just kind of like always kind of be paranoid as hell. And make sure you're always looking around and, the director's always pulling some stuff on you. The best weapons to kind of choose are the plasma cutter, obviously. That's like your bread and butter gun, pretty much. You just gotta keep using that and upgrading it. And the number one thing is you gotta upgrade your rig and make sure you're able to take more hits. Because when you start off, you can only really take like 3 hits, and then you're dead. So you gotta like be very mindful of that and make sure you're not getting hit very much, and make sure you're using stasis like crazy. Because it'll just slow down everything, and if you get overwhelmed, it'll keep you from getting overwhelmed. Wow, this suit's actually really cool. Holy crap. The red visor really... Wow, that's awesome. Alright, let's try... finger gun. This is the main thing I was trying to get. So it's got 1 ammo. So it fires like 1 single projectile, like, it's different from 2. Yeah, the main guns that I used whenever I was going through impossible difficulty were the plasma cutter, the force gun, and the contact beam. You should really only run like 3 weapons, because it's just... I mean, you get more ammo for those weapons as long as you're carrying them. Just make sure you're not, carrying a billion weapons on you, like all the weapons, because just only use weapons that are... See, I got all this contact energy. It's because I was using the contact beam, and for some reason the weapon spawns are very, very, I don't know, lenient on this, even though this is like the strongest weapon in the game. It is like the highest DPS. It's insane how strong it is. I barely even upgraded it, and it like got me through the game. The force gun is like your get the fuck out of my way gun. If any necromorphs come up to you like in groups, your stasis will help you and your force gun will help you. If you get overwhelmed, you could just pull out the force gun and just go kaplow and just fucking knock everything over and knock all the skin off things. That way you can just cut you cut the limbs off easier. So, let's see, this is the contact beam. And force gun. I'll test those out. The first thing I'm gonna be using is the finger gun, because that's what we're here for, really. But I'll show you guys what the gun looks like. This gun is very interesting because it's like a single fire. In Dead Space 2, you just aim in the general direction of, that's a lot different. In, Dead Space 2, they would just downright explode and the limbs would fly all over the place. I'll try it on a few enemies and then I'll switch to the guns and I'll explain, I already kind of explained what the guns do, but you kind of, if you're a visual learner, I'll give you a taste of it. Oh, here you are. There you are. Awesome. I love that he just goes, that they even like re-recorded the lines for this. Oh, here we go. Here's the Kinesis module. Alright. I'm gonna get to the point on, oh wait. Does it like actually like move around, like wag? Never mind. I thought it like moved around with the physics. So here, I'll try the force gun out for you. That way you can kind of see what it does, and you'll see the best thing to use it with. This one. The fully upgraded plasma cutter is absolutely amazing. Like it'll burn your enemies, and it will also just, you know, it'll do damage over time that way. So I'll just do the force gun in this one. You've already seen this one in action. Plasma cutter is plasma cutter. It just does what it does, and it does it well. Oh, here's the lady with the pulse rifle. I haven't used the pulse rifle much. I would not use it in impossible mode because it feels really underpowered in this game. In 2, it's amazing. It was really good for like a hardcore run, but it's just not that good here. I don't feel like. I mean, I like that they added the alternate fire from 2, and you just make it a grenade launcher.
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. Medical's a slaughterhouse.
I was hoping they'd have the reload animation.
The morgue.
Yeah.
From 3, where he would do the devil horns and it would play like rock music.
Detonator. Maybe a shock guy. I think Cole could be through there if...
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die. If they barricaded the morgue, maybe it was to keep something in.
Yeah, one downside to this game is it takes really long to get to the store. Like you're like 30 minutes in, and then you finally get your new weapons that you earned. I've been pressing the bang button. I need to press the P button more and see what happens. This guy. Come here. See you. Pew pew pew. Isn't there like a... The pew is way faster. Alright, I'll switch to elevators. I'll go ahead and try out force gun, and then I'll try the contact beam, and I'll show you. See, he's getting in my face right now. You just go boom, boom, he's gone. I'm on normal, so it's going to be a little bit, but the main thing this gun does is push things back and make sure you don't get attacked or anything like that. I'm going to try to see if I can get an even better example. So he's in my face. This is one of those crazy-ass necromorphs. You blow the skin off him. He's still coming, but he's not in my face anymore, so now I can just do this. Pew pew pew. There we go. And that works for groups of enemies. It's like the shotgun of this game. Now I'll use the contact beam. Trying to find another necromorph. It's like the director's scared of me. Zergy therapy. Come on. I'm just looking for one now.
Entering vacuum. Entering zero gravity.
Yeah, this game has just been amazing. I've been playing it for a long time. I've only been playing it for like a couple of days, but like this is pretty insane. This is like one of the best remakes I've ever played. I hope Resident Evil 4 Remake is like this. Go ahead and grab the thing to make the bomb for the barricade.
Exiting zero gravity.
Also, make sure you're always picking up and trying to go and unlock all your clearance and stuff. Try to get all the clearance for the doors and make sure you're picking up every little thing. That way, because every little thing helps in that mode. To be honest, I don't feel like it's as hard as like hardcore and Dead Space. Oh, here you go. Yeah, this weapon just melts everything. And even more useful is the secondary fire on this. And this is why I'm saying this is like the rocket launcher of this game. I'm gonna try to see if I could find a necromorph to try it on. I'll show you what's up with that.
What the hell? It shut the whole ship. I'll check it out.
Entering vacuum.
Alley-oop. Alright. Sorry it's taking so long to get to the point, guys, but there's a lot of stuff in this game that you gotta go through, and I'm just like looking for necromorphs to kill right now. There we are. Kaboom. Just charge it up more and then boom. So that's a really good secondary fire. It kills a lot of... I use it to kill the wall creatures. The little creatures on the wall.
That thing. He almost got me.
Exiting zero gravity.
I trapped him in a damaged escape pod. He's snarling.
I'm gonna kill one more necromorph and I'm gonna go ahead and end the video. I'm gonna go watch the last of this. Charge it up and just go boom. Those things are strong as hell anyways. Just charge it up and go boom. Yeah, that's what you do to them. So those were my tips and tricks for beating hardcore mode. I hope you guys do well on it. I hope you get through it. It's not that bad. It really isn't. It's like it's just really daunting when you look at, you know, the description of it and everything else. The suit's pretty badass. The gun's pretty badass. I really like it. I liked it in Dead Space 2. I'm really glad it was in Dead Space 3 and all these other games, and I finally have it. So I have it for all the games. You guys should probably go for it on 2 as well. It's really fun to use it in 2. It pretty much explodes the necromorphs that just go flying. So anyways, have a good one, and I'll see you next time if I can think of another video to put out. See you.